Hello everyone, welcome once again. In this video, I will be showing you two examples on how to download data from Factset. So to download Factset data, you need to go to this Factset tab. And once again, if you download Factset workstation version in your device, this Factset add-in will be automatically added in your Excel spreadsheet. And if not added, you can manually add this the way I have showed you in the previous video. So once this add-in appears, what you need to do is you need to first of all identify what is the group of companies or group of countries or group of securities that you are looking for data. So first of all, you need to go for Identifier Lookup. So here is the Identifier Lookup, and you can see that we have there's bank loans, commodities, countries, regions, equities, and so on, indices. So let's go to indices and let's go to equity. So here are the list of equities. You can see there are 173,322 equity indices. So let's do some filtering to find out the particular index we are after. So we are doing this filtering. So let's select S&P 500, sorry, S&P. Let's narrow down the region. Let's select United States and S&P 500. Okay, so these are the indices related to S&P 500. So let's select S&P 500 from United States. And at the bottom, you can see there are add ID or add constituents. So let's click add constituents. And in the bottom panel, you can see that all these S&P 500 companies have been added here. Okay, so we select OK. And straight away, we have these identifier groups. So these are actually Factset identifier. Okay, in the previous video, I showed you how to get ISIN code. So that was the data stream identifier. And interestingly, you can copy that data stream identifier that we previously found and paste it here in the Factset, and you also can get Factset data using the data stream identifier. Anyway, so this is our Factset identifier. So these are all the companies in the S&P 500 list. So now we need to find out what data we want to get for this group of companies. So show and hide. So I clear everything. So if you click the show or hide button, you will get this Factset sidebar. Okay. So in this Factset sidebar, what you do is you select the companies that you are looking for and then identify the variable you are after. So first of all, I select this one, and let's first of all select the first two companies. Okay. As we click OK, you can see that this company have been identified here. The first one is Cintas Corporation, and second one is Raytheon Technologies. Okay. Now we need to find out what variable we are looking for. Now you can search the variables here, and you also have a list of variables. Here you can see this is a long list, but there are variables other than this list as well, so you can search. So once again, let's take, okay, this time let's take cells. Okay, so once you select cells, we have these points need to be selected. So first of all, monthly basis. So let's first take annual sales. Okay, and let's take the cells only for the last completed period. So last completed period. And then you have frequency, local, currency, or what currency we're after, accounting basis, and so on. So we keep all of them unchanged and we click insert. Okay, so we have the sales data available for these two corporations. Interestingly, you can see that for Cintas Corporation, the latest sales data available is 5/29/2020, and for Raytheon, it is available for 12/31/2020. Okay, so that's for two companies. Now, how do you get the same information for all the companies? That's very simple. So what we do here is we select these and we scroll them back. We scroll them to the bottom. Okay, and so you can see we have this data populated for all the companies, and we just click refresh. Okay, so now we have the sales data available for all these companies for the latest completed period. Okay, so we have the sales data available for all these companies. Okay, so this is one way of getting a variable for a particular group of companies. Okay, now let me show you another example, and once again clear all, and now instead of getting data for a one particular time, let's say we want historical data. And to do this, let's select 20 companies, for example. So we select them, and all these 20 companies have been identified here. Okay, and once again, we are looking for sales data. It's taking some time for being selected. Okay, and let's say this time we want monthly data, and it's taking some time. It actually takes some time because it's being connected to the live database. So we need to select dates. Let's say we want data from January 2020 to once again, it's taking some time. January 2020 to December 20. And we click insert. Okay, so now we have these variables, cells for the 10 companies that we have selected, right? And this is the historical data, monthly data from 31st January 2020 to 31st December 2020. So if you want to get this data for a longer period of time and for other frequencies for certain group of companies, it's also possible to do that. So once again, these are two very simple examples of how to download data using Excel add-ins of the Factset. So once again, if you play around, you can get a hold of the ways of getting data for any other time series you want. So thank you very much.